Hello, young friends. Welcome back to Kids Wise Corner, the place where learning becomes fun, smart, and super exciting. Exams are just around the corner. Are you ready to study smarter, not harder? In today's video, we're going to share powerful science-backed tips to help you learn faster, remember better, and feel confident walking into your tests. Let's dive right in. Most kids think that reading the same thing over and over helps them learn. But actually, your brain learns better when it has to pull out the information, not just look at it. Imagine this. Two kids read the same chapter in a book. The one child keeps reading and highlighting the important information for the test or exam. The other child, on the other hand, reads through the same information, closes the book, and then tries to remember what they read by doing short quizzes. Can you guess who remembered better later? The kid who quizzed themselves remembered better and was able to recall the information much easier than just reading and highlighting the information only. Every time you try to remember something, your brain becomes stronger. It's like doing push-ups for your memory. I will be sharing many tips to help you learn faster and improve your memory. Watch out for these tips. Tip 1. After reading, close your book and write down or say the main points based from memory, trying to recall what you have just learnt. Then check how you did by referencing your study material. That, friends, is real learning. Think of learning like how you would water a plant. If you pour a whole bucket of water in one go, the plant can't absorb the water. But if you water it a little each day, it grows stronger and stronger. Your brain works in the same way. If you study for 30 minutes every day instead of 3 hours all at once, you'll remember more and feel less tired. Here is tip 2. Make a simple study plan. For example, study maths on Monday, science on Tuesday, and come back to each subject after a day or two. This way, your brain gets time to rest and grow. This method allows your brain to rest and process information effectively, leading to better understanding and retention. Let us look at a basketball player, for example. Do you think that the basketball player practiced only dribbling a basketball every single day, but never shooting or passing the ball to any of the other players? That wouldn't make him a great player, right? The same goes for learning. Don't study one subject for hours. Try to mix things up. Try doing a bit of maths, then a science quiz, then English reading. This helps your brain learn how to switch and choose the right method, just like solving different puzzles. It might feel harder at first, but it makes your learning stronger in the long run. Did you ever have the scenario where something feels hard to learn? That's actually good for your brain. When your brain struggles, it's working and growing, just like your muscles when you exercise. If learning feels too easy, you're probably not learning enough. Here is another tip. Try explaining what you just learned without looking at your notes. If you don't struggle trying to recall the information, that's a sign you're on the right track. Here's a cool trick. Try teaching what you've learned to someone else, even if it's your little brother or your teddy bear. When you explain something in your own words, your brain works harder to organize the ideas. Albert Einstein once said, "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Here is another tip: pretend you're a teacher and explain what you learned today using simple words. You'll quickly see what you understand and what you still need to work on. Some kids say, "I'm a visual learner," or "I only learn by hearing." But science says you should use all your senses when learning. Your brain remembers better when you read, hear, write, speak, and even act things out. For example, if you're learning about volcanoes, watch a video, read a paragraph, explain it to a friend, and draw a diagram. This is effective studying by learning actively. Here is a tip: use flashcards, voice notes, drawings, and videos. Don't stick to only one method. I am sure you had a scene where you went to write your test and felt like you know something just because it looks familiar on the page. That's a trick your brain plays on you. Just because you've seen it before doesn't mean you'll remember it in the exam. Real knowing means you can remember and explain it without looking. Here is a tip: after reading a topic, close your book and try to explain it. If you get stuck, that's okay, go back and study that part again. Some kids believe they're just bad at math or can't remember things. But that's not true. Brain scientists say anyone can improve if they practice and believe. This is called having a growth mindset. Instead of saying "I can't do this," say, "I can't do this yet." You're already on your way to getting better. Next time something feels hard, smile and say, "My brain is growing right now." Keep trying, and you'll get it. Here's something surprising: making mistakes can help you learn. If I ask you, "What's the capital of Canada?" and you guess wrong, then hear the right answer, you'll remember it better. That's because your brain pays more attention to things it got wrong and then corrected. Try to guess the answer before you look it up. Even if you're wrong, it'll help you remember it better next time. Don't just memorize facts, try to understand how things fit together. Learning is like a puzzle. If you only have a few pieces, it doesn't make sense. But when you connect all the ideas, the picture becomes clear. For example, instead of just learning what a noun is, understand how nouns work in a full sentence. Or if you're learning about electricity, learn how the circuit connects the switch, wires, and bulb together. Always ask, how does this fit into the big picture? Flashcards are great for quick quizzes. Reflection helps you see what works and what doesn't. Having a study routine helps your brain get into learning mode easily. Another tip: at the end of each study session, ask yourself, what did I learn? What was hard? What will I do differently next time? And that's it, awesome learners. Remember, you don't need to study harder, just smarter. Try these tips out, and you'll be amazed at how much more you remember, just in time for exams. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Kids Wise Corner, and hit that bell so you don't miss more smart study tips. You've got this. Wishing you the best of luck on your exams. See you on our next adventure.
Kids Wise Corner, where learning takes flight. With new videos uploaded weekly, everything's right. Hit the bell, stay tuned, let us help you grow. At Kids Wise Corner, you are joining the winning team for sure.